Envy torments Aglauros. The goddess Minerva made her way to the house of envy, a house filthy with dark and noisome slime. It is hidden away in the depths of the valleys, where the sun never penetrates, where no wind blows through, a gloomy dwelling, permeated by numbing chill, ever fireless, ever shrouded in thick darkness. When Minerva reached this spot, she stopped in front of the house, and struck the doors with the tip of her spear, and at the blow they flew open and revealed envy, busy at a meal of snake's flesh, the food on which she nourished her wickedness. At the sight, Minerva turned her eyes away, but the other rose heavily from the ground, leaving the half-eaten corpses, and came out with dragging steps. When she saw the goddess in all the brilliance of her beauty, in her flashing armor, she groaned. Envy's face was sickly pale, her whole body lean and wasted, and she squinted horribly. Her teeth were discolored and decayed, her poisonous breast of a greenish hue, and her tongue dripped with venom. Only the sight of suffering could bring a smile to her lips. She never knew the comfort of sleep, but was kept constantly awake by care and anxiety, looked with dismay on men's good fortune, and grew thin at the sight. Gnawing at others and being gnawed, she was herself her own torment. Minerva, in spite of her loathing, yet addressed her briefly. "Instill your poison into one of Cecrop's daughters. Her name is Aglauros. This is what I require of you." Without another word, she pushed against the ground with her spear, left the earth, and soared upwards. From the corner of her eye, the other watched the goddess out of sight, muttering and angry that Minerva's plan should be successful. Then she took her staff, all encircled with thorny briars, wrapped herself in dark clouds, and set forth. Wherever she went, she trampled down the flowery fields, withered up the grass, seared the treetops, and with her breath tainted the peoples, their cities, and their homes, until at length she came to Athens, the home of wit and wealth, peaceful and prosperous. She could scarcely refrain from weeping when she saw that there was no cause for tears. Then entering the chamber of Cecrop's daughter, she carried out Minerva's orders. She touched the girl's breast with a hand dipped in malice, filled her heart with spiky thorns, and breathing in a black and evil poison, dispersed it through her very bones, instilling the venom deep in her heart. That the reason for her distress might not be far to seek, she set before Aglauros' eyes a vision of her sister, of that sister's fortunate marriage with the god Mercury, and of the god in all his handsomeness, and she exaggerated the glory of it all. So Aglauros was tormented by such thoughts, and the jealous anger she concealed ate into her heart. Day and night she sighed, unceasingly wretched, and in her utter misery wasted away in a slow decline, as when ice is melted by the fitful sun. The fire that was kindled within her, at the thought of her sister's luck and good fortune, was like the burning of weeds, which did not burst into flames, but are none the less consumed by smoldering fire. Metamorphoses, Ovid.